Maria Gabriela again, and you're welcome to call me Maria if that's too much of a Maria.
Oh, right.
Yeah, it's Maria Gabriela is the whole big name.
It's a pretty name.
Thank you. And Maria is the short version. Is there anything that you're feeling that you'd like to experience in your body or energetically? Is there anything that's coming up for you this afternoon? And the right answer is always yoga, of course. Oh, sorry.
That would be
Let's see if I can figure that one out.
yeah.
Never know. You never know.
I just always have tightness in my hips, my glutes.
Okay.
So, yeah.
I love getting into hips. All right. Let's go ahead and we'll start laying down, but first take your blanket and open it up probably once from where you found it. So about this little rectangle, and you'll roll it on the short edge. And then bring it parallel to the short edge of the mat and let the shoulders come up and over that. So it'll be, if you, around the bra strap line, if you wear one, is a nice place to place it. Come up and over and let the arms go long. And then from here, with the feet, you have options. Yeah, that's the sound I like to hear. You'll bring the feet either as wide as the mat and the knees together, or you can let the legs go long. And then the third option is to bring the soles of the feet together, knees wide. We'll be here for a few minutes, and if you find that you settle into a place and you're like, that's not quite right, please give yourself permission to move. And in that same vein, just a reminder, this is your practice, your time on the mat. And so if at any point I cue something that isn't quite right in your body, you're welcome to take a different option, more intense, less intense. And if at any point you're like, I'm tired, I just need to lay down in Shavasana, you're also welcome to do that. I'm here to hold the space for you. I also want to say before I forget, normally I offer hands-on assist, but I won't today. I'll be leaving you in your space just because I did something to my back. fun middle life things. And so I will be letting you have your space on your mat today. So letting yourself come into the breath and let the breath come into the body and fully release from the body. And as you find a few moments of stillness on your mat, maybe it's the first time you've been still all day today, see if you can let the body release down a little bit more, even if it's just a millimeter. Let the earth hold you. Let the bones settle. And take a moment to scan the body. Be a witness. With your loving awareness, notice what's happening physically in the body in this moment. Notice the areas of tightness as equally as you notice the areas of openness. And also take a moment to notice your emotional body, any feeling states that might be coming up. Again, sometimes when we come into stillness and we've been running around all day, then we get hit. And again, just bearing that and feeling into that place of being a loving witness to what's here. And taking a moment to witness the mind. Notice if the mind is running off with stories of something that happened today or what's coming after this, and just see if you can gather the mind up and see if you can ask the mind to take a seat in the body. Sometimes that taking a seat in the body can take the entire class, and that's okay. We just continue to come back. So coming back into the breath, notice if you can find all the edges of the breath. So feeling the inhale all the way to the top, a little pause at the top, the exhale all the way down to the bottom, and then that turn back. Just staying aware of this for the next few breaths or so. Gently bend the knees if they're not already bent. Bring the soles of the feet to the earth. Bring the feet as wide as the mat. And take a few little gentle sways from side to side, letting your knees fall to the right. Inhaling back to the center. Knees fall to the left. And just taking a few more little windshield wipers side to side. Moving gently with your breath. It seems as if you move. Can you notice the spaces in between? Often when we move with the breath like this, there's no end point, right? There's no destination. Next time that you feel complete, as though you come to both sides equally, let the knees pause in the center. And gently turn over to one side, curling in on yourself. Take a deep breath into the back of the heart. Press a hand down to the earth and feel that hand down as you press all the way up to the seat. Finding your way into an easy cross-legged seat. Feel free to bring blankets or block underneath the hips. Sitting high enough that the knees are below the hips so that you can give the low back some length and some room to lengthen really is what I'm trying to say. Inhale, lift the fingertips up and overhead, feel the full way up. Pause for a moment at the top, turn the palms back down and exhale, let the hands come all the way back down to the earth. Let the fingertips touch down, take a deep breath in as though you could pull up the earth energy through the fingertips and into the heart. And exhale, release. Inhale, lift the fingertips one more time, palms together. And exhale into the midline, thumbs through the forehead, nose, lips, and heart center. We'll sync our energy this afternoon with a single Om. Take a deep breath in and let it go completely. We inhale together to Om. Fingertips come down to the knees and start to find a roll through the hips in one direction. Bring shoulders and neck in as much or as little as you'd like. Moving as fast or as slow as you'd like. Maybe you pause to breathe into any areas that feel a little crunchy or tight. Pausing in the center, coming into stillness. Inhale the fingertips up and overhead. Exhale, cactus and open through the heart. Let the chin lift, ribs tuck in. Inhale, lift the fingertips up to the sky. And exhale, twist to the right, turning towards the elephant. Contain the fingertips behind you. Taking a deep breath as you lengthen through the spine. On the exhale, maybe there's a little bit of a deepening. It might not be visible at all. But maybe you feel the pulsation as you inhale. Find that length. And exhale, twist a little deeper. Notice where the breath is landing. How it's living around the spine. On your next inhale, lift the back hand up and overhead. Find a nice C curve in the spine. Take a deep breath into the side body. And exhale, bring the hand across to the other knee. Inhale into the back of the heart. And exhale, bring the backs of hands to meet. Inhale, lift the elbows up towards the ceiling. Exhale, curl. Inhale, expand, open through the heart. Exhale, contract. Make yourself a little smaller. Inhaling and opening through the heart. Exhaling, curling in. Release the hands. Inhale them up to the sky. Open all the way back up. And exhale, release the hands down in front of you. Let them touch down to the earth. Really feel the head release down. Let gravity really pull down the head. Maybe you shake the head yes and shake the head no. There's a little sway in the upper body. Pause for a moment here, just curled into your own heart. Just notice if there's an intention that wants to come in for your class, for your practice. Maybe it's a feeling that you'd like to cultivate for yourself. Or perhaps it's a question that's been running through your life. I often like to practice with questions and then see what unfolds. Take one more breath here into the back of the heart. Inhale, curl up. Release the right leg straight out from the hip. The left foot come in towards the thigh. Feel an engagement in that right foot. And turn towards the knee for a moment. Take a breath in here. Keep the heart broad and open for a moment. On the exhale, let the head drop down and in. And perhaps you let the palms flip up towards the ceiling, really letting the top of the torso and the head release down towards the ceiling. Notice the breath to the left side of the hips here, into the ribs. And take the left arm across to the outside of the right ankle and pull back slightly so that you can feel a little bit of opening into the left ribs and the left hip. Take a deep breath in here. And breath out. Notice if you can soften into the face and the jaw. More gentle inhale and exhale. Press up for a moment here and find a block. Maybe try this. You're welcome to take the block out if you don't like it, but sometimes this gives us a little bit of space to put a block on the inside of the thigh. Taking the right forearm onto the block. Inhale the left fingertips open to the sky. Keep the heart broad and open this time so the heart faces up towards the ceiling. And on the exhale, the hand comes up and over towards the toes. It doesn't matter if whatever meets. So you can keep some engagement in that bottom foot. Look up towards the ceiling. And take a deep breath into the side ribs. Notice once again, can you soften the face a little bit more? One more gentle breath in here. And then on the exhale, elbow towards the knee, curl. Inhale, pulse open towards the sky. Exhale, curl. Inhale, pressing. Exhale, curling. Inhale, pressing, open and pausing. This time lift up, bring the left hand onto the earth. Lift the hips up towards the ceiling. A nice big stretch across the side body. Deep breath in and out. all the way back down to the earth. Switch the cross of the legs so that the awkward way the way you don't normally go. Take a moment to sit up tall and find a roll of the hips in the opposite direction. Again, maybe the neck and the shoulders come all the way in. Notice if there's any places the body prefers stillness, you're always welcome to take that. Coming back into the center, pausing for a moment. Inhale, lift the shoulders up to the ears, stretch the face. Exhale, release shoulders, exhale out the mouth. 2 more like that, deep breath in. And maybe on this last one, you let the tongue stick all the way out. Inhale. Inhale, fingertips lift towards the sky. Exhale, cactus and open through the heart, lift the chin. Inhale, fingertips lift, feel the whole journey. Exhale, twist to the left, turning towards the plants, sending fingertips behind you. And feeling in for that subtle pulsation, the lengthening on the inhale, a little bit of deepening on the exhale. Perhaps not at all visible to the eye. Notice, can you breathe a little bit lower? Letting the breath press down into the belly. Inhale, lift the back hand up and over. Find a C curve in the spine. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, hand comes across to the knee. Inhale into the center of the back of the heart. Exhale, backs of hands meet. Inhale, lift up through the elbows. Exhale, curl. Inhale, opening through the heart. Exhale, curling. One last time, opening up through the heart. Curling, releasing the hands, letting them float all the way up to the sky. And exhale, hands come down in front of you, forward fold. Notice the difference. This might feel a little bit tighter. This is the side that you don't favor. The head, shake yes and no. And again, perhaps there's that little sway in the body. Remind yourself here once again as you curled into the heart, the intention that came in for you. And if it's simply just, I showed up, it's enough. Inhale, curl up through the spine, release the left leg straight out from the hip. Press the foot into the thigh. Find that engagement in the foot, turn towards the knee. Take a breath in here. Find that length from the spine initially. And exhale, come forward, keeping that length. Inhale here, one more breath, and then exhale, let the head drop down towards the knee, curling the spine. If you'd like, putting the hands, press up towards the ceiling, releasing the torso completely, surrendering the head down. Inhale, lift up through the torso, find the block, bring it to the inside of the thigh, bring the left arm into the inside, inhaling the right fingertips, keep it towards the sky, and exhale up and over. Bringing that openness in the side body, pressing a little bit more down into the core, keeping engagement in the left foot, take a deep breath in. And exhale, curl in. Pressing open heart to the sky. Exhale, curl. Inhale, expand the open. Exhale, contract. Inhale, press open. Pause. Bring the hand back behind you. Press into the earth. Lift the hips up towards the ceiling. Nice. Side body stretch, our toes to fingertips, one more breath. And Release all the way down to the earth. Come up and over the shins into tabletop pose, hands and knees. Adding knees as you need to, I always do. Spreading the fingers nice and wide. Your base here on the inhale, drop the belly, open the heart. Exhale, curl in. A few more cat and cow, just moving the spine. Perhaps there's some organic movement, some shifting, looking over your shoulder. Sway side to side. Be able to roll through the hips. Coming back into the center. Lengthen the right leg, press the toes into the earth. Find a little back and forth, a little stretching of that right leg. Feel the vibration of this all the way into the head. Inhale, lift the leg up from the earth. Roll the ankle in one direction. Roll the ankle in the other direction. Pause for a moment. Bring the foot off the left edge of the mat, crossing it back behind you. So off to the left side. Now look over the left. Press the right hip into the right side. Maybe even bend the left elbow a little bit, and a little bit more to the right. Take a deep breath in. And breath out. One more deep breath. Inhale, lift the foot up off the earth, and bring the leg straight out from the head. So right leg straight out from the head. The foot can point straight out from the hip, or it can come forward. Just notice what feels good in your body and your hips. Let the forearms either come down to the earth, or I like to put them on a block in front of me. From here, you can let the head hang heavy and press back into the hips a little bit. Forward and back, just feeling into the inseam of the right leg. Just take a breath in the sensation. You feel this. I'm trying to find the volume on my device here. Apologize. Gently crawl your way up onto the block or onto the earth. Bring the hands to the waist. If you'd like, I like a block over here. We're going to be coming towards deep pose. Inhale the fingertips up and overhead. And exhale, release the right hand down to shin or block. Inhale the right fingertips up and over. Now you can leave the foot here if you'd like play. I've been actually playing with this pose a lot lately with the toes up. I'm liking the way that it feels for me right now, but it really depends on the day, right? Everything always does. Take a breath in here and a breath out. Turn the chest slightly up towards the ceiling. Look up. Take a breath in here and exhale. Curl in on yourself, elbow to knee once again. Inhale, press it open. Exhale, curl. Inhale, pressing open. Curling in. Inhale, press open and pause. Lift the bottom hand up to meet the right hand. Bring the hands into the midline. Drop the left hand down to the earth. Once again, take a stretch to the other side of the room. Let's take a deep breath in. And a breath out. Unwind yourself completely back into tabletop. Inhale, drop the belly, open the hips. Exhale, curl in. Release the left leg back behind you, straighten the toes into the earth. Opening to the back of the leg, back and forth. Again, feeling that sort of vibration that comes all the way into the crown of the head. Inhale, lift the left foot up off the earth. Roll the ankle in one direction. Roll the ankle in the other direction. Bring the foot off the right edge of the mat, crossing it back behind you. press the left hip now, this time towards the left, look over the right shoulder. Maybe there's a little bend in the right hand, or the right elbow. Your hand doesn't bend. Take a deep breath in. And breath out. Inhale, lift the left leg up, and then bring it straight off from the hip. Finding that other side. And the pose might be different on this side for you. Forearms coming down toward the earth. Letting the head drop. Pressing back into the inseam of the inside of the left leg. Really walking the hands up to the waist. And perhaps you use your block on this side. Negotiate your foot a little bit. Inhale, fingertips up to the sky. Exhale, drop the left hand down, right hand up and over. Pressing a little bit more into the left knee to find a little more opening in the side body. Opening the chest up towards the ceiling, letting the chin open. Take a deep breath in. And exhale, curl. And press. Exhale, contract. And expanding. Last iteration, contracting in. And expanding, open, pausing, lifting the bottom hand up to meet the top hand, pressing the palms together and bringing them into the midline. Release the right hand down, let the left fingertips brush the earth as you inhale. And open up, taking that nice stretch across the other side body. Gently unwind yourself all the way back into tabletop. Inhale, drop the belly, open the heart. Exhale, curl in. Big toes to touch, knees wide. Press back into child's pose. Really good. Third eye comes down onto the earth. Finding yourself here. Once again, communing with the heart, touching into the intention that's here for you today. Really feeling the way the hands meet the earth and the softness of the face. On your next inhale, curl through the top of the body as though you are coming through cat pose. Let the heels come with you towards the glutes as you open up through the top of the body. Take a deep breath in. And a deep breath out. Exhale, press back to child's pose. More like this, your tone, your pace, maybe more breath in between these poses. If stillness feels like a better option, feel free to find that. Gently press back into tabletop, tuck the toes, press up and back and downward facing dog. And over here, bend each knee. Find your way into your downward facing dog. Spreading the fingers nice and wide, pressing the hips up and back. Bring the intention of this pose is really that beautiful length of the spine, the crown, the tailbone. On the inhale, lift the heels up from the earth. And on the exhale, surrender them back down to the earth. Inhale, lift all 10 toes up. Exhale, release them down. On the next inhale, lift the right leg up towards the sky. Exhale, open through the hip, bend the knee. Roll the hip in one direction. Roll the hip in the other direction. One more deep breath in. Straighten up the legs, square out the hips. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, press back. Exhale, knee to nose. The journey. Feel your whole way through that. Pause for a moment, bring the foot between the hands. Back knee come down for a moment. Grab your blocks if you like, or you can also demo this with rock blocks today. Lock the foot forward so you have plenty of space in the hips and the chest. Lock them on the highest setting. Take a deep breath in and exhale. Press forward into the hips. Let the chest open. Inhale, pulse up. Exhale, press forward. Inhale, pulse up. Exhale, press forward and pause, and just notice if the knee is way forward of the ankle, can you walk the foot forward slightly to give yourself a little bit more space? See what that feels like in the body. You may even want to walks back a little bit. And just pause and feel here. Breathe into the front of the left hip. See if you can soften the shoulders and the face. So about 3 more breaths. Gently release that. Bring the block in the left hand down to its medium setting if you like. Tuck the back toe, straighten the back leg. And then inhale, lift the right fingertips up towards the ceiling. Exhale, straighten-ish the front leg as you bring the hand down towards the earth. Inhale the hand back up towards the ceiling as you bend forward. 2 more like this. Just a little water wheel for the shoulder and then bend and straighten. Next time that the hand is up towards the ceiling, pause for a moment here. And if you flick straighten-ish through the front leg, it might not go all the way straight. Breathe. Press a little bit more deeply into the front leg toe mound. Feel the sensation on the outside of the right hip. This one can soften here. Take 1 more deep breath. Gently release the hand down to the earth. Bend the front knee. Look to the top of the mat. Step forward to the top of the mat. Forward fold. Take a moment here in your forward fold. Maybe you catch opposite elbows. Let the head really drop. And the knees as much as you need to. Perhaps there's a little sway in the body side to side. Bring the hands to the edge of the neck. Interlace the fingers and let the elbows traction the neck down towards the earth. And breathe. Notice what the breath is doing. Gently release the hands back towards the earth. Inhale, half lift, broad heart. Feel the feet on the earth as you lift. Exhale, release the head. Inhale, fingertips to the sky. Press into the feet as you come all the way up. Palms meet at the top. Exhale into the midline. Inhale, fingertips float forward, curl in. Exhale, open through the heart. Inhale, lift up towards the sky. Exhale, forward fold out, over and down. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, really let the head drop as you come all the way down. Inhale, fingertips to the sky. Feel the air as you move through it. Interlace the hands, palms press up to the sky, and exhale over to the right. Stay for the breath in. Stay for the breath out. Inhale back to center. Exhale to the left. Stay for breath in. Stay for breath out. Inhale to the center. Exhale, cactus and open through the heart. The chin lift. Inhale to the sky. Press the hands together and exhale, forward fold. Bend the knees a lot. Inhale up through the spine, vertebrae by vertebrae. The palms press forward towards the top of the mat. Pause for a moment. Close the eyes. Let yourself be here. Feel the feet on the earth and the crown of the head reaching to the sky. Your heart in the center. Again, in this now powerful standing position, come back into your attention for a moment. Inhale, lift the fingertips up toward the sky. Exhale, forward fold out over and down. Step the feet together for a moment here. Inhale, straight right leg into the sky, standing splits. This version of standing splits, all the toes point down towards the earth. Toes on the right foot, and the head really release down towards the earth. Breathe deeply here. Feel a little bit of heat, a little bit of challenge. And gently, slowly press the foot all the way back behind you. Bring it to a 45-degree angle and inhale up to the sky, warrior one. Letting the shoulders drop away from the ears. Pausing for a moment here. Facing directly what's in front of you. This warrior one. And exhale, straighten the front leg, open up through the chest, and let the hands come all the way back behind you. Reach down towards the earth and inhale back to the sky. Big water flow again. This time with both hands, arms. Last time, get back to warrior one. Pause for a moment here. Inhale the hands, swing them forward, back and around, clasp them behind you. Inhale, open up through the chest and exhale. Release the left shoulder to the side, the left thigh. Head come down as much as possible here. One more deep breath in here. Maybe give some gratitude for the strength of the legs. Gently release the hands down to the earth. Adjust your foot so that back foot is parallel to the back of the mat. So essentially finding warrior two legs. Walk the hands over off to the right edge of your mat. Bringing the hands straight out at a diagonal. Finding a warrior two upper body, a warrior two legs and a down dog upper body. So it's like a warrior dog. Letting the head really drop down, pressing back into the hips a little bit. Deeply breathing into the hips. Walk the hands back to frame the front foot. Look forward, step back, downward facing dog. Inhale, curling forward into the plank pose. Exhale all the way down to the earth. Inhale, cobra pose. Exhale, surrender. And press back into child's pose. Coming back into a pause once again. Stillness and back into yourself. Reaching back into that space of the heart and the space of your intention for a moment. Taking one more breath there, and gently pressing up and back into downward facing dog. When you're inhaling, know that you're inhaling. When you're exhaling, know that you're exhaling. Inhale, lift the left leg up towards the sky. Exhale, open through the hip, bend the knee. Roll the hip in one direction. Roll the hip in the other direction. Pause for a moment, take a deep breath into the hips. Straighten out the left leg and exhale, bring the knee towards the nose. Curling. Inhale, pressing back. Exhale, curling and pausing. Bring the foot in between the hands. Back knee comes down. Walking the foot a little bit forward, giving yourself some space. Back foot can be a tuck or untuck, whatever you prefer here. Take a breath in and exhale, press forward into the hips. Inhale, pulse back. And again, play with the idea of walking the foot even further forward just to give yourself a little bit more space. And the next time that you press forward, pause and breathe here. Maybe even walking the blocks a little bit back. Noticing, can the eyes soften a little bit more in the face? Can the jaw release? You feel into the sensation in the right front of the head. Pressing up slightly, walking the foot in a little bit. Bring the hand onto the block, right hand onto the block. Tuck the back toes if they're not straight in the back leg. Inhale, lift the left fingertips open towards the plants. Exhale, straighten the leg as you bring the hand all the way down to the earth. Inhale, opening up. A few more times here, breathing, moving with your breath. Next time that you have the hand up towards the ceiling, pause, and then straighten-ish that left leg, pressing a little bit deeper into the left toe mound, making sure the weight isn't coming all the way into the right side, pressing back slightly into the left hip and forward with the right, breathing in the sensation on the outside of the left hip. Take a few more smooth and even breaths here. And release the hand to the earth, bend the front knee, look forward to the top of your mat, step forward, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, surrender. Inhale, fingertips in the sky, press into the feet, palms meet. Exhale into the midline. Inhale, fingertips float forward. Exhale, open through the heart. Inhale the fingertips to the sky. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, surrender. Inhale, fingertips lift to the sky. Interlace the palms, press the palms up towards the ceiling. Exhale, over to the right. Inhale to center, exhale over to the left. Inhale to the center, exhale, cactus, open through the heart. Inhale, stretch up to the sky, palms meet. Exhale, forward fold. Release the head a lot, bend the knees a lot. Inhale, curl up through the spine. In that mountain pose once again. This time bring the hands to meet at the heart. Walk the feet a little bit out from the hips. Take a deep breath in here. And on the exhale, release down to the earth anything that you don't need as you bend deeply into the knees. Inhale, pulling up energy from the earth through the center of you into the heart. Exhale, release out, offering into the sky. Inhale, pulling from the sky into the heart. Exhaling, letting go. We don't have to know intellectually what it is. The earth will transform it for us, bring it back up into the heart. Offering it out into the sky. Inhaling from the sky into the heart. Exhaling and releasing. Last time, pulling up and in. Offering out. And bringing back into the center. Inhale with the fingertips up and overhead. Exhale, forward fold out over and down. Step the feet together for a moment. Inhale, straight left leg into the sky, standing splits. And walks are wonderful here, letting the head drop down. All toes pointing straight down, squaring out the hips. Just noticing what's happening with the breath here, what's happening with the face, the jaw. Gently, slowly pressing the foot all the way back behind you. Turning into a 45-degree angle. Inhaling up towards the sky. Warrior one. Notice can the shoulders drop away from the ears. You find a little bit more ease here. Take a deep breath in and exhale. Just open through the heart, straighten the front leg. Bring the hands all the way back behind you. Find that big barbell. Next time that the hands are up towards the ceiling in warrior one, pause. Take a breath in, swing the fingertips forward, around and back. And release the hands the weird opposite way. Inhale and open through the heart. Exhale, tucking the shoulder to the inside, thigh, let the head drop down. More deep breath here. Release the hands to earth. Walk the foot behind you so it's parallel toward the mat. Finding that warrior two hands in the bottom of your body. And walk the hands to the right edge of the mat. Press back into the hips. Letting the head drop down, pressing back. More deep breath in. And gently walk the hands back to frame the front foot. Square out the hips. Step back. Downward facing dog. Inhale, curl forward, incline toes. Exhale all the way down to the earth. Release the tops of the feet. Inhale, cobra pose. Exhale, surrender down. And press yourself up and back into downward facing dog once again. Come down onto your knees for a moment. Just make sure that your bolster is handy. We're going to come into pigeon pose, but we're going to use our bolster for a little bit of support. So have your bolster handy and bring it towards the top of your mat so that it's ready for you. Come back into downward facing. We'll prepare your pigeon pose. And if this pose isn't for you, feel free to do figure four on your back. Inhaling, we're lifting the right leg up towards the sky. Exhale, bring the right knee towards the right elbow. Pause for a moment here. Look over the right shoulder, squaring out the hips, and then bring the bolster in towards you so that you can bring it all the way towards the belly. So the belly is pressing up against the cushion. So it might feel a little bit different than you're used to. And then once you have that, come down so that the belly rests completely on the bolster. And if this doesn't feel right in your body, you're welcome to ditch this. You're like, I can't figure out how to make this feel good, it's okay. And then once you have that, turn your head to one side, the bolster is feeling supportive to you. And if not, a block is always great as well. Just notice if it's discomfort because there's an edge in the stretch, or if it's a different sort of discomfort where you need to adjust. If it's pain in any way, there's some bracing. Just have the hands at the ears. Can you stay with the awareness to the breath? Slowly start to walk the hands towards you, pressing yourself up. Tuck the back toes and release the back leg back behind you into three-legged dog. And any kind of movements that you need to release the pose. The head drop, shake the head yes and no. Maybe wag the tail a little. As you're ready, inhale, lift the left leg up towards the ceiling. Exhale, bringing the left knee towards the left elbow, setting up initially for pigeon pose, taking the same sort of step. So pausing for a moment, looking over the left shoulder to square up the hips, and walking the bolster in enough so that it's up and over the shin towards the belly. Taking a breath and lengthening through the front body before coming down. Releasing the back foot and the hip can turn in either direction. See how much more can you surrender in. Start to bring the hands underneath the shoulders and then press yourself in. Tuck the back toes, release the weight back behind you, releasing the pose. Whatever way it feels good to your body. Come on back, coming down onto the knees. I'm going to sit. I'll have you set up before you come all the way out to your back so that we can come into a modified Shavasana at the end here. Welcome to not do this if you don't love it, but it's quite lovely. So taking your blocks and bringing them to the back of your mat, giving them a little bit of a tilt so that they aren't parallel completely. Bringing the bolster on top. We're not going to go here quite yet, but that way you have it set up when we finish here. To lie on your back. Scoop your bum so that it's close to the bolster props. And bring the knees into the chest and give yourself a little squeeze. Rolling the knees in one direction. Rolling the knees in the other direction. And the soles of the feet to the earth. Gently shift the hips slightly over to the right. Bring the knees into the chest and let the knees fall to the left. Simple supine twist. Looking over the right shoulder. Breathing into the right side body. Inhale, bring the knees into the center. Bring soles of feet to earth. Gently shift the hips over to the left. Find the other side on an exhale. Inhale, bring the knees to the center. Give yourself one last little squeeze, and just notice if there's any last movements or poses that you'd like to take before coming into your Shavasana. And I'm inviting you with the props here to bring the shins up and over bolster. And you might have to scoot yourself a little bit down towards the props to find that right angle for you. If I come into a modified legs up the wall with your proppage. And take some time to make any adjustments, even if it's like a 5% little difference that you make to just get yourself just a tiny bit more comfortable. Let's do that. And once again, let the body, let the bones settle into the earth. Remembering that Shavasana is one of the most important poses of the practice. It's that space where we integrate the work. So there is nothing left to do or undo here. Just be. Take a deep breath into the belly and gently let it go. One more deep breath in, right here, right in this peaceful moment. Start to wiggle out the fingertips and the toes. Let the head rock from side to side. Bring the arms up and overhead. Give yourself a nice stretch from toes to fingertips. The soles of the feet to the bolster. Gently roll over to one side, pausing there for a moment, curled in on your own heart. And give yourself gratitude for coming to your mat this afternoon, attending to your yoga practice. I truly believe that what we cultivate here on the mat can ripple out into the world and make the world a better place. So thank you, thank you, thank you. You press yourself up to a seat, keeping eyes closed or half gaze. And inhale the fingertips up and overhead, palms meet. Trace them in line, thumbs into the forehead, nose, lips, and heart center. We'll seal our practice with a chant of Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Om, peace, peace, peace. Peace to yourselves, peace to those that you love, and peace to all sentient beings on earth. Take a deep breath in and gently let it go. We inhale together to chant. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Let the forehead come down to the fingertips, heart meeting mind. Thank you so much for being here, for bringing your energy into this group. The light that shines in me deeply honors and sees the light that shines in you. Namaste. You're so welcome. Thanks for being here. Let me know if you have any questions. Comments are welcome. I provide Shirodara at the Soma Spa as well. If you've never heard of it, it's an Ayurvedic treatment that involves oil being dripped on the head for the better part of an hour, limb massage, and deep, deep relaxation. It's very delicious. Shirodara. Yeah.
Is the class online also? I just like started noticing, it's like, oh, that's us.
Yes, it won't show you.
No,
It's
I
only
know.
gonna show me,
Yeah.
but yes, the class is
I
online.
didn't realize that's cool.
Yeah, so you can go back and watch it again.
Oh, that's great.
If you
All the classes are online.
I didn't,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and then